Have you ever seen pictures that are just so sharp that they just jump right off the page at you? Well, today, I want to teach you the trick to ultra sharp photographs every single time. And it doesn't matter whether you have a high-end DSLR or your trusty mobile phone. It's going to work for both. Okay, let's go. As usual, it's a windy day up on the cliffs here, but boy, it sure is beautiful, I tell you. The time I'm up here, I realized how blessed I am living in such close proximity to this. It's really changed me. The old hat was trying to do a getaway on me here, but I caught it in time. Photographic sharpness is based upon 4 key principles: shutter speed, focus, subject movement, and camera stability. For still subjects like landscape and architecture and still life, shutter speed should be 1 to 3 times the focal length of the lens that you're shooting with. For example, if you use a 50mm lens, you should be using 1/50th or 1/150th of a second shutter speed to get optimal photographs and to alleviate any possibility of blur. Hi, I'm Taylor Moore, a Canadian landscape and architectural photographer living in sunny Portugal. I share weekly videos packed with photography and video tips. I also take you behind the scenes of Portugal's stunning castles and palaces. If you love exploring beautiful places and chasing light and shadows, hit that subscribe button and join me on this journey. Now, what about night photography? Well, you're gonna need a tripod, and a tripod will be your ally. Use a remote shutter release or a timer function on your camera to eliminate any vibration. This picture took 2 to 3 minutes to take, but look at the detail that's in that image. And just for fun, I kicked the tripod in the last 10 seconds just to see what would happen. Next up is focus. For still subjects, use autofocus, single, or manual focus. If focusing in manual mode, use focus peaking if your camera has it. It makes it super easy to define what the point of focus is and its sharpness. I use this a lot when shooting close-ups. One time I was photographing a dragonfly and used focus peaking, and the picture turned out perfect. Very sharp detail on the insect, beautiful bokeh in the background. Next is subject movement. With moving subjects, start at a minimum of a shutter speed of 400. Check a test image to make sure that there is no blur in that image. If there is, up the shutter speed to get more sharpness and test that. Eventually you will reach a point where there's no blur in the image and you have reached the optimal shutter speed for that particular object. I was once shooting a classic car rally and I noticed that when I checked the image it was a little bit blurry. I then adjusted it up to 2,000th of a second and got the shot. The client in the end was very happy with the quality of the photographs. Let's talk about camera stability now. If shooting handheld, remember correct posture for holding your camera. Elbows into the core of your body. Find a good wall or a tree to lean against. Any support structure like that will make a radical difference in the quality of the sharpness of your image. If you're using a tripod, just make sure you turn off image stabilization. It can generate micro vibrations that can show up in your image. So just check that on your camera body or on your camera lens and turn it off. Okay, gear does matter. Let's cut to the chase. What you want to do is spend the money on glass. The difference in camera bodies is marginal. So spend the money on glass. Those will last you a long time and it will make all the difference in the quality and sharpness of your photographs. A lens hood can be very good in extremely bright conditions to increase the contrast and increase the detail of your photograph. Also, keep your lens clean, as a dirty lens can add haze and softness to your image. Let's not forget our old friend ISO and the gremlins that he can bring in as we raise up the ISO. ISO, if pushed to the extreme, can add noise. That noise translates into a lack of detail and softens the overall image. For recap, remember the 4 key elements to achieving great sharpness: shutter speed, focus, subject movement, and stability. Practice and get these right and you're good to go. Hey, if you need more tips, have a look at our most recent video, the exposure triangle, the big hair edition. Until next time, peace, love, and hockey.